All right, hi everybody. It's Bonkai922. Final, yes, final episode review for Dragonar's Academy. Now, this one actually ended very well, surprisingly enough. I know Pantone 12. He came back with his little comment about this show. I personally like the way this ended. Now, Dragonar Academy was obviously, it wasn't as, it was a pretty good one, to say the least. I will say that it was, I could probably put it above Black Bullet. And the reason why I say I put it above Black Bullet is because it had a lot more different facets to it, give or take. A lot of interesting plot points here and there than Black Bullet. Now, the way they ended this was pretty interesting. I thought it was interesting because it was like a good ending. We had, Ash and Echo, but we also had something else, which, to be honest with you, I didn't think this was going to happen. In the episode, but let's get into it. Pretty much, Echo has been transformed into this massive dragon, which is Avalon. And what we find out is there's this other dragon called Mordred. I believe that's what they called it, Mordred. And what happened was, Mordred actually took over Prince Julius's body. Yeah. It was one of those half and half things. Like, he was inside of his body. Took possession of his body. And the reason why Julius was going to kill the dragons, why he killed that dragon, Dragon Slayer, was because of this god, of this dragon Mordred, which was going to take over and use people as food for dragons and shit. That was his whole plan. And I like that part. Was interesting. I thought it was interesting to see that and to see that manifest. Now, essentially what happens is Veronica confronts Prince Julius, and she finds out the truth, that it is him, guy, and so on and so forth. And they did it in a good way, explain this. And basically, Mordred gets out of Julius's body, the darkness of it, and goes from him to Echo. And this was kind of weird because we did see that noble guy that was the one behind it. He just ran up and left. And Echo, she became this massive dragon, but you also had Navi in there as well. And what ends on happening is Mordred went inside of Echo and Navi and was trying to take over that dragon. Now, what ended on happening was Navi pushed him back, basically giving Ash and company time to try to stop it. Now, they basically get a plane, a ship, Veronica's ship, Julius, and Ash, and he tries to get on the dragon. He fails a few times from that regard, and then we have like it towards the end. Oh, everyone comes to help Ash, kind of thing. Luca and Rebecca and Jessica and all those gangs, all those people with their dragons. And what ends on happening is she creates an arc for him. Her own arc, which she didn't have any help creating, Echo, for him. And ends up cutting off he gets a, oh yeah, this really threw me off, an Excalibur sword. Like, it's about dragons, so we need to have an Excalibur sword. Joke there. But he gets it, and he cuts off one of the horns, and he's like, "Wah!" and he disappears. Now, he doesn't get killed, unfortunately, but he disappears. And then we have this moment between Ash and Echo, and they're hugging each other. It's so cute. And later on, you see what's left. Her horn is like chipped. I thought that was funny. But there's that. And the other thing that was that was shown in this final episode was, you remember the one that was with Prince Julius, the tanned girl, dark skinned girl. She encounters the one who, remember that whole kidnapping situation at the church? That one that was, she encounters her. And she realizes, oh, she's my, I believe she said it was a daughter or something. So that was an interesting plot point that I did not expect we were going to wrap up in Dragonar. And apparently we did. And I was like, whoa, that's interesting. Of course, there's many other questions to be answered that we haven't been answered. You know, Sylvia and Ash, Amber, childhood friend. So there's that as well. But still, I thought this was an interesting episode because a few plot points were closed in. So they end up getting together again. He's resting in the bed, and you know, Julius basically tells him he went eastward. The evil dragon head, you know, it's possessing Mordred. So that's basically what happened. Now, overall, this series, I would probably give this rather a 7.5 or 8. The episode was pretty done well, and I thought the ending was done well to a certain extent. I was really surprised. I didn't expect it to be really that good. So overall, for this episode, I would say 4.5 out of 5. It was done well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Second season is probably going to happen, but you should know, guys should know, that this is a light novel. It's not a manga, so with how they're going to do that, they might come out with an OVA, they might come out with a season. We have to wait and see. But I liked how this was done. Liked how the ending was done. I thought it was handled very well. That's pretty much it. Nothing else to add. I'm hoping though for the next if it comes out with the next season, I want to see Echo get older. You know, get mature. She grows. You know, so I'm hoping that happens. We'll see. We'll see how it goes down with that. Nothing else to add. Bankai Night 22. See you guys later. Not that much left to do. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this. This Sunday, now tonight, Game of Thrones is obviously over. There's no more Game of Thrones. However, there's another show that's on HBO that my brother watches. True Blood. How I'm going to handle this is very simple. When that episode airs tonight, and he does his review for it, I'm going to upload that on the other channel. I'm going to put the channel link. We'll say for now, I'll put it in one of the Facebook groups, J-Room, maybe even another Facebook group, so people can get some traffic into the channel. And I'll also put the link of that channel into a few of the videos that I do. So you guys can go check it out. And I'll be like the first, I think this will probably be the first video of that channel. It's going to be True Blood episode review by my brother. So look forward to that. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Dragonar's over. It was a pretty good season. I thought it was a pretty good anime. I liked it to an extent. I mean, there was a lot of fan service of dragons and shit and everything else in between. But I thought it was done well. So yeah. We'll wait until whenever they come on the next season. Because this is far from over. This show's got so much more to talk about. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.